Happy birthday, America, to all those who celebrate and those who don't. Why the hell not? Eat some barbecue, drink a Coca Cola, shoot off some fireworks, watch a movie with a friend. Tonight, Big Al and I are going to watch Jaws 4, The Revenge. It's his first time watching this. I don't see how he
Yep.
could live this long, Big Al, without seeing Jaws 4.
I am a huge fan of shark movies, both good and bad, but
Right.
somehow Jaws the Revenge has always evaded me. I just have never had the stars align for me to watch it. And when you brought it up, I was like, let's do it. It's my chance to finally watch it.
Well, originally we were going to do Back to the Future 1, 2, and 3, but I can't sit that long right now. And it's only like 90 minutes, so it should go by pretty quick. So
Yeah, it's not a long film. I'm always surprised at how short Jaws is because it feels long. I mean, that doesn't sound right. There's a lot that goes on in a just over 2 hour film. I almost thought it was like 2.5.
Chris P says Happy Independence Day. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Hope everything's well for you and you're having a wonderful 4th of July. But are you ready to start this cinematic masterpiece of a film?
I am ready to see the shark roar, as I've heard people say about this film.
Although I don't think sharks can do that in real life.
Oh, what, roar?
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't have vocal cords. But yeah, I mean, I've looked at the cast for this film. This film has got a great cast. I'm shocked at how bad it is. The reputation.
Okay, well, mine started, so I'm sorry.
Oh,
I got the Universal MCA company.
have you started?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm watching this on, I think it's Peacock.
what's your timestamp?
27, 28, 29, 30, 31.
Okay, hold on. Tell me when you get to 50, when Lorraine Gray's name shows up, or Lorraine Gary.
43, 45.
When Lorraine Gary's name is on the screen.
Now.
Da, 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 da.
And I was never interested in having this score because it's not John Williams. But I was listening to it last night. I'm like, it's really not bad.
Yeah, well, this part is John. I mean, it's not him.
Part, but like the score
it's his composition.
It's just pretty good.
Lynn Whitfield. Always cool to have the shark POV. Michael Caine as Hoagie. What a name.
He got paid $1.5 million to do this film.
Good for him.
And do you know why he did this film?
Michael Small. Why?
He was moving back from LA back to England, and he was having a new house built, and he hadn't had a job in a while. And he started to feel stressed about money, and he got a call, and they're like, yeah, they'll pay 1.5. He's like, okay. So he did it to help out with expenses. And he says to this day, like, I've never seen the film. I've heard it's awful, but it built me a nice house.
There you go.
I think, people forget sometimes you're doing a job and it's a job.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of actors who have taken jobs because they need the money. It was an easy shoot. I was when I talked to Clint Howard, and he's frying a fish, ain't he? I have never eaten a fish with the head still on.
I will never eat a fish with the head on. I just can't. Look, Michael J. Fox is in this movie. Is that not Michael J. Fox?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think his name is Mitchell Anderson, playing the younger brother.
So how's your 4th of July going?
Very nice. I put out a new review for the musical 1776. Did I watch 1776? I had 3 Nathan's hot dogs and some onion rings for dinner.
Okay.
I downloaded the soundtrack to 1776.
Okay. I had a watermelon and some blueberries for dinner.
Just fruit, no meat.
Yeah, I had barbecue for a kind of late lunch.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Nathan's hot dogs were on sale, so I got those. The restaurant jumbo sized. I love Nathan's hot dogs.
We're getting a big tree. We're getting out all the old ornaments, and we're gonna do it right. And we're putting out cookies and a bottle of beer for Santa.
All right, we'll do it all.
All right.
Tiffany, do you have any idea what the man you're marrying?
A bottle of beer for Santa.
I gotta go check in.
Okay,
See you later. Love you.
bye. Me too.
Oh, I forgot. It's like a Christmas movie.
I was just thinking about. I was like, does he think this is a Christmas movie?
Dang. All these years.
Catherine, petty cash, and we're out of requisition forms.
Anything to do before I go home?
That man keeps calling about his training film. Can't convince him we don't have a SWAT team.
Nice picture of Brody up there.
County Police Department.
You know, he did not want to do Jaws 2. He thought it was a crappy film.
No stockpile in
Well, not totally wrong.
I thought it was a good follow-up to Jaws. I mean,
Jaws 2
Good night, Holly.
suffers from comparison to Jaws 1.
Hold it.
That's it. It's just like the new Indiana Jones.
Coast Guard's busy and has to be cleared before the fish.
As a film, if you take off the Indiana Jones part and you put in Joe Blow action star,
Claims
Mhm.
kids can buy at night.
it's an enjoyable movie for the most part, except for her. I mean, she's poorly written. Just like Jaws 2. Jaws 2, it didn't have a Quint kind of, they didn't have that character dynamic. And then they added all the teens. And yeah, some of them are cute girls, but it was that character dynamic once they were on the ship.
Yeah.
Between Hooper, Brody, and Quint makes that magic.
and that is missing in the second one.
Do what?
That's missing in the second one.
Yeah, definitely.
Good luck, Harry. Sounds better than when I was a stripper.
And they also go, they go back to the, well, that could be anything. It could be seaweed, all the powers that be make an excuse for not going after the shark. And this is the younger son, right?
Yeah.
Sean. Okay. Going out in a boat with a shark around, me thinks something bad's going to happen. I do miss going out on the water. We used to do it all the time when I was a kid.
Did you have a boat?
No, my family were like watermen. My grandfather was, and I used to get in the boat with him, and as he would go around the creek crabbing, just with a one single crab net, and he'd eyeball them, and then put them in the bottom. And I keep my feet up, not to get my feet all clawed
Guys,
up.
calm down.
Da-da. Da-da-da-da. That is not good.
I think this one might be the most horror movie fight one.
He's hanging in there though. Man, the Brody family and sharks. Because Jaws 3, he was a Brody. He was the older Brody, Michael.
I think Jaws 3 is probably my least favorite.
Good cast, just kind of blah. Man, they have to ID your son after a shark attack.
Anybody home?
Michael,
Where's Mom?
she's been out there for hours.
How's she doing?
We've just come from Tiffany's house. Poor girl, the doctors had to sedate her. Oh my God, Paula. Sweetheart. I didn't
It's
recognize
the shot at Martha's Vineyard, in case you were wondering.
Well, Sean is dead, you know. Will he ever come back?
We'll talk about that some more later. Would you like something to eat?
I had a hamburger on the plate.
We did you better than that. How would you like a funny bone sandwich?
Now, here's something. Michael's wife is not the same woman that he was with in Jaws 3.
He doesn't play a man,
I think that is wrong. That just gives me no interest in Jaws 3's romantic tension anymore, because it's not going to last.
It came for him. What? It waited all this time and it came for him.
They've always had
You
that
must be starving.
the sharks were linked,
I'll make some
like they were family.
Yeah, I'm not. You know, I mean, how would a shark that's dead tell his other shark friends who, you know, it's, wow, their oven looks like mine.
Yeah, that's what I do. That's why I do not use my oven. I have a countertop
give up that
air
terrible
fryer oven thing.
Just get started. We just got our first
So I
meeting
keep
last
my pots and pans in the main oven.
Come on, sit down. We'll get there.
I don't
It's all
want
right.
anyone in my family anywhere near the water. Never again. Never.
Then why do you still live
We got voodoo.
Like island.
on that island?
Now, Sean,
I'd be in Kansas.
he died from fear. The fear of it killed him.
Listen to me. There's never been a great white where we live. Ever. It's one water. You don't like it.
Your brother's dead. Your father's dead.
The last Starfighter.
What do sharks have against warm water?
I don't know. I thought they liked shark. I thought they liked warm water. I thought they stayed away from cold. I heard. I was watching a story sometime this week. I don't know if it was today or yesterday about how great whites are being seen further north now.
Nowhere.
She's pretty.
To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to be born, and a time to die. A time to plant,
I looked up online. The shark in this movie is 6.9 tons.
a time to kill,
That's a heavy shark.
a time to
How long? How do they ever say how long it's supposed to be?
I saw it, but I didn't write it down. So I thought, wow, 6.9 tons. That's a big boy.
and a time to gather, a time to cast away stones, and a time to gather stones together, a time to embrace, and a time to refrain from embracing.
Because I know the original Jaws, Bruce, was 25.
Wow.
And then I think the other one was 30. Jaws 2.
Why don't you come down to the island?
Let me look that up now.
Come on, Mom. Get out of this cold.
No.
Time with the,
Come here, you.
Want to know what I think?
I think it's a wonderful idea.
Come on, Mom. At least consider it. You should get away.
So how do these movies compare with Meg?
Well,
If we hurry,
Meg is like
today.
60 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, that's really big.
So does Meg not seem as realistic as Jaws, or?
Well, Meg is a megalodon, which is there's some differences, but size is definitely a difference.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see here.
Doesn't the new Meg movie come out soon? Is that this summer?
I think so. And I'm looking forward to that because they're going just for sheer entertainment. You know, they're not
Nothing wrong
really,
with that. You know.
yeah, nothing wrong with that.
I always wanted to ride one of those.
Okay, Jaws in the novel, the shark was 20 feet. In the film,
Okay.
it's 25. Jaws 2, it's 30. Jaws 3, 35. And in this film, 28.
There's some coffee in the thermos.
I'm too young for coffee. Can I drive? Sometimes my mother puts me in the
And a
car.
Meg would be like
Sometimes
40 to 60, you know.
Really? Hoagie? Yeah?
Jake tells me you're gonna have to fly the rest of your life to pay off what you lost at the crap table.
Good news travels fast, huh? I'll get it back next time.
How come it bumps up and down and there's no road?
The wind does that. You been to the Bahamas before?
No.
First time's the best for everything. After that, you know too much and nothing's ever quite the same.
What makes the plane go up and down?
Oh, that's easy. You go like this, and the houses get bigger.
You ever been on a small plane like that?
No.
Go like this, and the houses get smaller.
I've only ever been in a, you know, regular big airplane. Although I do remember when I got on one, I was going to Detroit for a work thing, and it was one of those where it's got the two jets on the tail.
Yeah.
And some reason that bothered me. I was like, I don't know if I like how this thing is designed.
Dude, this is such a Christmas film, Big Al. How have we not remembered this?
Good, you can take the heavy one.
Thanks, buddy.
Your room's in here.
Grandma, watch me! Grandma!
Thea, get down from there.
Grandma, watch me!
Get down from there.
Mommy, watch me!
No, it's too dangerous. Don't do that.
Grandma, watch me!
Come on, sweetheart.
But you always let me!
Not today. Come on, dear.
I want to be inside! Daddy, what's inside?
You heard what I said. Come inside the house right now.
I don't want to. I want to.
What an argumentative, bratty little child.
Yeah.
Come on, I'll show you around.
Your mom tells you get in the house, you get your ass in the house.
Yeah. Yeah, there wasn't really an argument back in the day, was there?
Be all right.
Good. So will I.
Wow, I look like some of my relatives' places with like old dead cars just sitting there.
She calls it tourist on the loose. Local government commissioned it. It's for the public beach.
You forgot Smoke's store.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Need milk? Bread?
Big unveiling ceremony in a couple of weeks.
Need beer?
Okay, all right, I'll be right there. Pretty good.
Would you want to live in the Bahamas?
Probably not. I'm not a hot temperature kind of guy. I'd be more like living in Minnesota kind of guy.
Yeah.
Where it's snow and it's colder. And,
Maybe like on Lake Superior, like right there on the shoreline, maybe.
well, I don't know about that, but that wouldn't be. Yeah, it wouldn't be bad. Well, like a nice cliff overlooking.
Yeah. So, yeah.
She's dreaming, ain't she? Knew it.
Yeah.
Because first of all, it's like, why is she in the water? There's no way she'd go in the water. But I must say, Miss Brody got not bad for an older woman there.
I mean, if you like blondes. I mean,
Yeah, if you gotta, you gotta. I do like underwater sea shots.
Stop farting around. Michael, what the hell you doing down there? Eh?
Jake, stop busting my chops.
Listen, you remember what they look like? They hard on the outside, chewy on the inside. Sometimes they come with a little grind attached to them. Move your eyes, man.
Ah, bingo.
Good. How many you got? Come on, Michael, talk to me. Give me some numbers up here. How many you got?
Leave me alone, Jake.
Oh, you're full of shit, man.
You been down there all damn day. We got nothing to show for it but excuses. Michael, you're tagging it down.
Cock diving.
For Christ's sake.
Gotta separate the ladies from the gentlemen first.
You ever go diving?
You move too slow.
Huh?
You got 2 speeds.
You ever go
slow.
diving?
You know they damn slow.
Not like real diving. I've dived down to the bottom where my cousins and I used to get oysters and pick up, kind of bring them up. And all the cousins doing that as the relatives were doing the main oystering, and we were just, having fun. Mario Van Peebles with a very annoying accent.
Find your ass with both hands. That's not fair, man. You go away, you leave me high and dry. Do all the work by myself. You come back acting like a zombie. It's Christmas Eve. We're working overtime because of you. Hey.
Yeah, it's Christmas Eve. See? Christmas Eve. It's a Christmas movie. Christmas in July.
Sorry about that.
Worked out so well.
Say he's riding the guy because he left for his brother's funeral. Nice guy. Does he get eaten?
Do you want me to tell you?
What? Nah, that's all right. I'll wait and see.
I missed you, man. You put me down. And then he wrote dirty words all over the garage. Your daddy was.
Look at that Christmas tree.
Huh?
Christmas presents? Yeah.
Oh, look at that face. Okay, do the other one. No, that's closer to the real truth.
Ooh, it's got them big light bulbs on it, like the old days.
Yeah.
Was Uncle Sean ever bad? Did you ever spank him?
Sharp shirt, Jake.
Hey, may your sex life be as busy as your shirt.
Thank you.
Oh, let me see. Every lovely lady should have a tea set. Oh, this is great.
It has a teapot and cups and saucers.
And a sugar bowl and a creamer.
Can I put real tea in it?
Yes, you can put real tea in it.
Can I make sandwiches? Yes, you can make sandwiches.
I wonder if he's going to come back for the last Starfighter reboot.
They're redoing the last Starfighter.
I've heard something about that they're trying to do something with it. I'm surprised they haven't. I think it's a franchise that's got life left.
Can they just
Well,
do something different?
I want you to change.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to see what they could do with it.
I'm not gonna quit now.
No, I mean like do something new, something different, something. Like I watched Ghost the other day on HBO Max, and I'm like, that was the #1 movie of that year. No one thought it was going to be the #1 movie of the year. No one thought it was going to do the business it did. It was like a $30 million movie that Paramount put out, and they don't seem to do that much anymore. I mean, what was the last movie that came out that no one was really expecting much from that did a lot of business?
We know what we're doing.
I'm sure there's some. I'd have to look into it, but I'm sure there's a few.
I can't think of it either. I mean, I guess you can make an argument for the Joker. No one thought that was going to do the business that it did, but that's still a franchise established film universe.
Yeah, but I mean, something like the Joker. I mean, anything that's comic book related, I think anyone sees would have potential if it's a good film.
Yeah.
The Joker happened to be seemingly a good film. I haven't seen it, but She senses it.
I think she's got some like. I'm not saying she's wrong, but at the same time, she's kind of got like. Does she have PTSD? Is that what you would call it?
Oh, I would definitely call it something like that, along those lines. I mean, because think about it. Her in the first movie, you know, her husband almost dies. Her son ends up in the hospital, you know, with everything going on there. Second movie, same thing.
And her kids would almost get eaten.
Yeah, and now her son does get eaten. Yeah. Like I said, if I were her, there's no way I'd be living on water. I'd be like in Kansas or Oklahoma,
Arizona.
Yeah. I'd be as far away from a shark area as possible.
You know why? You got no ambition? Why is that, Jake? Well, that's what happens when you get with them sheltered Norman Rockwell lies. Norman Rockwell? That's precisely your problem.
You should talk. You weren't exactly a deprived kid. I think I buy that roots rock reggae bullshit.
Man, I miss having a microscope.
The bottom line is we've got 3 months left to work,
Well,
and no money left.
friends of mine had a microscope.
Spend it all on beer.
We'd be looking at stuff all the time.
But Office of Naval Research, they've got something.
Well, forget it.
Forget it, brother. Money is money.
They put bombs on dolphins.
What kind of stuff you talking, man? I know a guy who got money for
They really put bombs on dolphins.
It's pretty hard to put a bomb on a near. I hear from you already, your kids.
What about bombs on dolphins?
Do they really put bombs on the dolphins, or is that just like?
Tired about this paradise.
Oh, I could see them do it. I could see someone doing it. I wouldn't be surprised if someone tried it.
About laser beams on sharks. Dr. Evil level.
Sharks with little laser beams on their head.
I don't know why I've told you all this. I hardly know you.
Sometimes talking to a stranger is easier.
I can't explain it. It's just.
He seems like a likable guy in this.
Yeah, yeah. Michael Caine usually does. It seems.
Well, no, I've seen him play kind
I think I'm
of
going crazy.
weird. Like, I'm used to seeing him play kind of quirky, weird, even con man kind of characters. You rarely see him as generic nice guy.
When he killed Sean, I knew with absolute certainty it had come for him. I knew that. I know it's coming. I know it's coming. What's it cost to take a ride on that plane?
The water's coming in! The water's coming in!
Depends on where you want to come.
Doesn't matter.
Hurry!
Just like that?
Just like that.
Oh,
Take the wheel.
Sorry, what did you say?
That's a nice little plane. I like that. I like that.
I can't.
Sure you can.
No, I mean, I don't know how.
Have you ever been in a little plane like that?
I've been in a smaller plane than that.
Ooh,
What are you doing?
like a how so? Like
Like a two-seater cross-country type single-engine aircraft plane.
I've always wanted to fly in a biplane when I was like, you know.
Where do I pull?
In fact, next month I got a movie with biplanes in it.
What movie?
High Road to China. Tom Selleck.
Yeah, the John Barry score. That's a good Barry score.
Yep. I downloaded it the other day. Even though I have it. Huh?
The film score or the movie?
The film score. I have the movie.
What is all this?
Just a little something I
Those colorful costumes.
Tell me, really?
What?
Tell me, what is all this?
It's a local festival. It's called the Junkanoo.
Did you ever see him in Blame It on Rio?
Mm-mm. Yeah.
Exactly.
He kind of has an affair with his best friend's daughter.
Oh,
Yeah.
that sounds like a no-no.
Me, huh?
Have no fear, Jenkins here. I just struck the mother load. Fine thing.
You better watch yourself with that fancy electrical equipment down there, buddy. Such a live wire liable to make your hair stick up funny.
That is a lot of conch.
Yeah, there's no hope for that, boy.
You ever had conch?
Jake, that's a joke.
Whoa! It's got black eyes.
Hello.
Like a doll's eyes.
How are you?
How big?
That big.
What's wrong? Ellen? Jesus Christ! Ellen, what's wrong?
Nothing. Nothing. I'm fine.
No, you're not.
I'm terrific. Come on.
Give it up.
I like how he just starts dancing.
Can't keep doing this.
And you promised me a drink.
Sharks come and go, Ellen.
Say hello to the gal.
A
Titus
drink
says
from a
hello.
friend.
Say hello.
Helen,
Say hello.
give it up.
What?
Titus. See, Titus. Titus says hello.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were talking to me. You're talking to your dog.
He's saying hello to you.
Don't worry, the nightmare
What's
will
his
go away.
name or her name?
Titus.
Oh, that's Titus. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Give me my glass.
Boy, I've never seen nothing so big. Never. I was standing right next to Michael. The glass thing went right past me, so
Should have gone for you, Jake. It was right over you. Why did he come up?
what's the hell of doing in World War II anyway, man?
What's the difference, man? It's here. Only a shark, a great big beautiful shark. You two are making it look like a snot. It's odd. Don't say anything to anyone, man. Fishermen find out they're gonna try to kill it. First thing you know, huh? Michael, we got us a great white. Now we're gonna do some real research, boy.
Do me a favor, will you?
Hey, I didn't mean to either. Slap my lips, eh?
You know, the shark got down there kind of quick, you know.
Yeah. Well, you know, sharks are fast, but yeah, they're not that fast.
And they don't sleep. So, you know.
Yeah.
Siskel and Ebert hated this movie.
Where's the disinfectant?
I mean,
Actually, they got
I
really
keep-
bad reviews.
I can say so far, I don't see all the hate. I mean, yeah, the shark's a little weird looking, but other than that, the story progression seems decent. I mean, it's no other, you know, it's no regular Jaws, but she is cute.
She was kind of cute.
She's got that all-American girl next door kind of thing. Hello.
Now she's just being a nasty girl taking her panties off. Yeah, that's why Professor Geek didn't watch this with us tonight. He can't handle the adult situations going on.
Now, how long has it been since Brody died?
I don't know. I don't think they say. I think he
Before-
was dead in the third one, wasn't he?
I don't remember actually.
Titus. Titus.
It's okay. It's all right, Jake. I'll check on the table.
It's Hoagie. Hey, come on, I want to see this.
Oh, that's Hoagie, all right.
Oh, Rotten Tomatoes score of 0%.
That I don't see how.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Snake Eyes.
Is that bad?
It depends what you're,
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it's good. Yeah. I honestly don't know. I do not understand craps.
My father used to say to me, Jake, you got two loves in your life. What you do and who you're with. Happy birthday, Louisa.
Happy birthday, Louisa. Birthday.
And a happy new year.
Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year.
Don't go weak in the knees on me tonight, boy. You're gonna need all the strength you got.
Did you like the third Jaws film, Big Al?
I was okay with it. I don't have anything. I mean, it happened.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
No job talk, you promised. You promised.
I don't think the 3D effects thing have done it any
Yeah.
done it any favors for when it shows on television. But yeah, I like Dennis Quaid, and it's got Bess Armstrong in it. Simon McCorkindale.
Like Jaws 3 and Jaws 4 seem to be on the HBO rotation back in the day.
It's my party.
He's just mad because he started to count them damn conch in his sleeve. Excuse me.
Mind if I cut in? Please. The world would be a better place if more sons danced with their mothers.
Michael, stop pouting. Looked like you did when you were 6. Didn't get something you wanted. I like him. I enjoy his company.
Yeah. I don't like him chasing around after you. Trust me.
It's not chasing. I'm not running. I'm being ridiculous.
Yeah, his wife is burning a hole in it. I mean, yeah, I could see a son having issues with his mom dating anybody.
I refuse to let myself be run by an obsession. I can't keep on believing it was intentional. Finally figured it out.
Good.
That's it. Good. I have to break out the champagne.
I always asked my mother if she dated anybody after my dad died. She was always very coy about it. I had never known her to do it. I'd never seen her but she would never just out and out say no.
You were 2 when your dad died?
3.
3.
Yeah.
You're the same age as I was.
Yeah, I was born May of 65, and he passed in November of 68. I think 68. Yeah, November 30th, 68.
What the hell are you talking about? We write it up and wrap it up and hand it in, brother. Hey, how come your heart's so stronger than mine? You get through there?
Hey, we don't write up anything.
That was a small boy. My father said Look, when we got the grant, it was specified that we would. Okay, when I signed on, I agreed that we didn't spend. Jake, we got the grant together. Then we finally got the grant together. Look, we got 3 months' work left on this thing. We can't write a report. We don't know enough. We gotta go. Great white dog. Look, my name goes on the report. Okay, it's a habit.
Great whites don't go to the Bahamas.
I actually don't like the warm water.
I've got to do more reading.
That sounds crazy to me.
Neptune's Folly.
You better beam down to earth with the rest of us. Even if that shark's still in the water, it's not going to be there forever, you know. Just got to figure out the water's too warm.
Could you live on a boat?
Look me in the eyes, boy. Tell me
Do what?
Could you live on a boat?
How big of a boat we talking about?
Something like that, maybe a little bigger. Look
At
like
what
we have,
stage of my life? Like
now?
now? No. Maybe when I was like
Like a
early-
houseboat, maybe, or it's literally a house on a boat.
like early 20s, maybe.
Yeah.
Now
a mega yacht. Now we're talking.
maybe, oh yeah, but I don't. I've got almost 2,000 square feet. I don't have enough space as it is.
That is true. You're running out of wall space.
I am completely
there.
out of space.
Imagine having no wall space on a boat.
I know. Like I was talking to my friend Johnson today, and I was taking him home, and in his neighborhood, it's houses that were built in like the, I guess, late 60s, and they built these giant 2-floor split level homes. Like there's just big houses. I pointed at one. I said, "Do you think I need a home that big?" And he's like, "Well, you probably have enough wall space then." I'm like, yeah. And then I started talking to him about Hammer films, how I just started looking at all the posters from all those films. I love those posters. They're like beautiful. I mean,
beautiful.
have you looked at some online?
Yeah.
They're all beautiful posters. And for whatever reasons, the market is not enthralled with them at this point. So they're reasonably affordable. I mean, you could build a nice collection of Hammer movie posters. But it's like, what am I going to do with them? I mean, where am I going to put them?
That's true. Oh my God. Oh, trombone player sculpture. Well, I gotta get more on the boat than he's getting in the water.
Yeah.
Now I look at that and I see that is a nice dinner. That should have, What's he gonna do? Try to zap it or tag it?
Tag it.
It's just a weird device looking thing.
For the rope, eh?
That church just looks bigger than all the others to me.
Yeah, well, it's bigger than the first one. It's, according to the thing I saw, it was 28. Jaws 3 was 35, but you never really got too many looks at it.
Yes! Got him, man! Now be the time! See that, man? Right, let's try this follow again. We're going to see if Uncle Jake's equipment really working.
I don't think I would feel confident enough to have done that. I would just be like,
The shark could not be happy with that thing hanging off of him.
no.
It's like wearing a sweater where like part of it's like unthreading itself, and it's just hanging there on you. Always like that Glenn Larson cartoon where the bear comes home to his wife and he's got all these tags and numbers written on them. And she's like, "You better have a good story for being late." I always love The Far Side.
Must be a lot of ladies who'd be glad to go.
Yeah, no, but I've grown tired of my conversations. I have an irresistible urge to kiss you, Ellen Brady. Because it would not occur to me why.
Being so cute and coy about it.
I'm sorry.
There's nothing to be sorry about.
No, this thing. Oh, it is preposterous. You sure you don't need glasses?
She's not a bad looking woman,
No, I think they could use a love team in this movie. Two love teams.
Yeah.
Because Michael needs a scene with his woman. Michael Caine needs a scene with his woman.
You have the grown goldfish from Uncle Jake? How long have you known Hoggy? What? How long have you known Hoggy? What the hell's Hoggy got to do with this? How long? I don't know, Michael. Since he got here, will you bring it to starboard? When they get here. Who? Hoggy. Christ, man. One day he was just here, that's all. What do you know about it? He's after my mother. What's so funny about that? You think he's that good enough for your mother, eh? But I agree, because your mama got packed up and sent home right now. Bring her back, we're going in the wrong direction.
I mean, you know, some of these cops are playing drugs down here. He's always going off somewhere. You don't know where he's going.
Michael, now bring her about now. I am. Who's in him? Come on, you left the phone.
Not exactly the
Gambling like swimming, don't bother me.
sturdiest boat I've ever seen.
It doesn't look too sturdy. That might come into play later.
Yeah, I'm wondering.
Stop flapping your lips about Hoagie.
Not that the orca looked like it was a work of art, but
It's true.
You ever seen the film Orca?
No.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Bad in a good way, or just
Well, it's been a long time since I've seen it. I might have to give it another shot. It's along lines of Jaws, but it's a killer whale that saw its mate killed and its baby like spurred out of the dead mother, like the fetus.
Oh.
And it became like obsessed with killing Richard Harris.
Of course.
Why he wants me. He's got good taste. I don't think spend much time with him. I don't know what he thinks. I don't know what I think. I don't know why we're
Something about a cute girl in overalls.
I know, man. I was thinking the same thing. I was like, kind of like how they're like down on the side there, got that little Pika skin.
Yes, I did. Oh, I almost forgot.
I didn't. I put everything in my room. My teddy bears are joining.
Sweet.
When did this come out? I like
87. July 17th, 1987, it was released.
they said it at Christmas time. That was dumb.
Just like Die Hard, right? I mean, all the great Christmas movies come out in the summertime. Die Hard, Lethal Weapon, Die Hard 2, Gremlin.
Miracle on 34th Street was released in the summertime too.
Yeah, that's not a great Christmas movie, though. That's a mediocre Christmas movie.
What?
The budget was $23 million. It did 51.9 in the worldwide box office.
Well, doubled its money.
Domestically, it ranked 54th that year for films.
Yikes. That is low.
Do you know what the number one movie was?
What year was it?
Year?
80 what?
87.
87. Can't remember
It
years.
would make a good porno title, but it's not a porno movie. It's directed by Leonard Nimoy. Stars Tom Selleck. Steve
Oh,
Gutenberg, Ted Danson.
yeah, I know.
Three Man and a Baby.
Three
You're
Man and a
absolutely
Baby.
right.
Yeah, 3 Men and a Baby.
What was the number two movie that year?
I don't really know what was out that year.
Fatal Attraction.
Huh.
Yeah. Like I said, those films that no one's expecting to do a whole hell of a lot of money. Both of those movies right there. Who would have thought they'd be number one and number two? Beverly Hills Cop 2 was number 3. Good Morning Vietnam was number 4. Moonstruck was 5.
That was a weak year for films. Or genre films.
Untouchables was next.
Oh, okay. Well, that's better.
I'm your mother. It's my job. Just because you're a man doesn't mean I'm a daughter. It's your turn.
Did you see Fatal Attraction?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
It was all right. Thriller. It's been a long time since I've seen it.
Did you see Moonstruck?
I never saw Moonstruck.
Neither did I.
Didn't feel like a kind of movie I would want to see.
Yeah, it was feeling to me either.
I mean, it could be a great film, but Yeah, talking about Ted Danson. I downloaded. Have you ever seen Cousins?
No.
Ted Danson, Isabella Rossellini. That's a good film. I enjoy. That's a film I enjoyed.
Michael, I got him. He's coming towards you. You better get out the water now.
Yeah, he chomped that little thing right on up.
Yeah. Munchy munchy.
Hard on the outside with a nice chewy center. He's moving at a good clip.
Yeah, probably would too. I saw this video on Instagram. It says that if a shark ever comes towards you, get in front of it and just push down on its nose, and it should go away and leave you alone.
Yeah, that's what I've heard too.
Yeah.
I just silhouette in the window there. Is that an old boat? He's serious. Head Shark is serious about trying to get to him.
What happens if he gets stuck? I mean, has he even thought this through?
Who, the human or the shark?
Shark.
Oh,
Like, I mean, you got like a reverse on that, you know?
no, they only go forward.
Oh, well, he's kind of screwed.
Get the bank six ain't gonna hurt though. Might hurt the shark. I'm a rocket man. That's a pretty good idea, though. I don't know if it would actually work.
It should. I mean, the air would give you momentum.
Gotta get the Mythbusters in on that one. Not the best
Bandage in the world.
bandaging thing to have that much blood leaking through.
Hey, what you doing, man? Nah, no one goes in the water till you know that shit.
Call for horseshoe right back on you.
What kind of bullcrap you talking? Hey, follow up a horse, man. Anybody's supposed to go back in the water.
Jake, I'm gonna go down.
All right, so, what about...
How stupid is he?
Yeah, don't pull this macho man garbage.
Yeah, I'm going to a mountain cabin.
Yeah.
And we're building a cinder block wall around it.
Did you
Always
watch
like that.
this?
Yes. Ooh, I love
Okay.
the Abyss. Good
That's
film.
James Cameron's best film ever, I think.
Yeah, the Abyss is awesome. Yeah, talk about a place where no one could get at you. I've always liked the idea of like the underground bunkers, kind of like
Yeah.
the 10 Cloverfield Lane kind of concept.
Yeah, I'm thinking about yesterday.
I thought I could do that.
Back in 1 second now. So,
Okay.
We just like white meat.
Oh, worry about a shark. Here comes a moray eel.
and those were real eels, by the way.
Yeah, the moray.
Ah, the banana boat. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to spoil it for you. Bananas make good snacks, though, right? Right?
Hey, a shark needs potassium.
I mean, cover a banana with, chocolate, peanut butter, or little children, I mean.
My mom loved bananas. She would get upset if I forgot to order bananas from the groceries.
My grandmother would eat banana and tomato sandwiches, and I'm like, I don't.
Ew! I love a tomato sandwich. This is a tomato with on bread and butter. God,
I mean, if it's like garden fresh tomato, not store tomato.
I mean, if you don't have anything else, but you're right. There's nothing like
There's between garden tomato and store tomato.
nothing like a garden fresh tomato, man.
Yeah.
Yummy. Got it.
Hey, don't you say this is probably like the most gruesome one that there is?
What, that scene?
Well, it's just the movie in general. The others aren't quite this graphic, are they? Aside from Quint dying, I mean,
Well, they got the leg and the head in the original. That's pretty gruesome. I mean, they all have moments but not a lot.
Ow.
I mean, I think what makes these films more more successful, like especially the original, wasn't so much the shark, the aftermath. It's that tension of it's coming, trying to get it.
Yeah.
When of course it first pops up, when we're going to need a bigger boat kind of thing, and then it's that whole measuring it, trying to shoot the things and the barrels. She's going out after it by herself. You go, girl.
Go, girlfriend.
Like, like father, like daughter. You live in the Bahamas. There are sharks in the water. Come on. Don't be upset because he knew there was a shark out there. Of course there's a shark out there. It's the water. We got sharks here. Not big ones. Yet. Look at that green water, man. God. That's pretty.
Mhm.
What, are they going to drop in on it?
Mhm.
She got the idea in her head that the shark that killed Martin and Sean is following the family. He's not talking about our shark, baby. What do you do when you're not flying people?
Hey.
But it didn't kill Martin. Martin died of a heart attack.
Yeah.
And Martin killed the two sharks that went up against him.
Yeah, that's right. Like a boss.
He is 2-0 against sharks, baby.
So what do you think's going to happen, Big Al?
I'm trying to figure out how the guys in the plane are going to get down there, or are they going to get down there? Are they going to dive bomb the shark? Are they going to bonsai the shark? There he is. He sees him. Sorry, assuming gender, it. Is she having a now what moment?
Yeah. I don't have any weapons on board, but I'll figure something out.
I'm trying to say, what does she expect to do?
Maybe a reverse roundhouse kick like Jason Statham.
Whoa! That's actually a pretty cool shot.
Gizmo. Gizmo. Yeah, but
They're ditch. He's ditching.
yeah.
Dude, you are insane.
He does a pretty good job landing the plane on the water.
Yeah, and that had to be practical.
Of course, now the plane's going to sink, but
The electromagnetic impulse of the metal on it. Get the bloody hell out of here.
Yes, there's a 28-foot shark in the water. Let's swim.
I'd be like, could you land it a little bit closer to the boat? Just a.
Oh! Shark gonna have himself a hoagie. Oh man, did he kill him?
Okay.
He's alive. He's got to be alive. This is a psych out. He's going to come up on the other side of the boat.
Why'd you come out here? Why'd you take a boat? What the hell else were you doing? I had to do it. There was nothing. You shouldn't have done it.
Sure there is. Move to Oklahoma. Go to Vegas. I knew it.
Yeah.
You can't kill Michael Caine. Well, I mean, yeah, anyway.
I'm trying to watch the movie.
This thing's still working. That's your engine, pal. I'll have a look at it. Oh shit, he's cold, bud. What is that sound? That's the shark's heartbeat. Let's see if we can get that thing finished. Michael, give me a hand out there, man. I got an idea. The tiny water's down here. Alan, stop pumping. Alan! Get the bilge pump. What's going on here?
What?
Does she have a death wish all of a sudden?
Of course.
That makes no sense. She's got a son, a daughter-in-law, a granddaughter.
Granddaughter. She's dating Michael Caine.
Yep.
I got it. We get a 10 on this. We got a slave unit that shot the hell out of it. Right. You learn it. He's got the gloves up. Half their lives looking for food and the other half eating it. They don't care what it is. I've been done in Augustine. He's already ate my plate.
Ate his place already.
I like Michael Caine in this film.
This is all theory. Response to external electrical inside. Confused and driving crazy. Right, you get that. Good. You better get up here.
It's
It's
gone.
using like ninja skills to
It's
like
in,
conceal
it's in
heartbeat.
zombie mode. Look how green that water is, man. It's amazing.
Yeah, this right here was shot on a tank in California. They painted a matte painting for the sky, and they dyed the water. And
Wow.
I think we used, was it 300 million gallons of water for this tank?
Try to stop the engine. Son of a bitch. Let's get out of here.
No, Tornado, he's gonna come on. Give me a hard point.
Jake, take off without a line.
Man, they did use I think that in some shots it looks
That's a matte painting behind them. That is not the real sky.
sunny. Yeah, I gotta admit the lighting looks sunny. Yeah, you can tell it's a matte right there. But just how green that water is, I mean, that's what I don't
Real
know.
sky. Michael Caine said this water was cold.
Oh, just had himself a shish kebab.
And I think there's a more graphic version of that out there on the internet. I like Jake. I wish Jake hadn't died.
Ooh, man. That was pretty gnarly little shot there.
It's taking too much water. Let's stop the engine. Alan, take the wheel. We've got to outrun it. Alan!
I don't feel like this movie deserves 0% on Rotten Tomatoes.
No, it's not. It's actually I'm enjoying it. I honestly, I mean, I'm nitpicking a few things, but I mean, yeah, some of the scenery is a bit wonky, and
It was made in '87.
yeah. But oh yeah, the man himself.
I do enjoy what they did with the piece here at the end. I think the composer did a nice job.
It is roaring.
Sweet Jesus, we're heading straight for it. Calm about, Ellen. Ellen, calm about.
And now in the European version of this film, he gets impaled and he thrashes around and blood shoots out from his mouth just like a water hose, and he kills over and he breaks the ship in two. but it was deemed too violent for American audiences, so they really trimmed it down. But you can see that scene on the YouTube.
Is it me or is it a little anticlimactic? It's like they just impale the shark with the boat.
It's gruesome. And like the original version, which is on YouTube, you can find it. It's like, damn. It's like,
are you serious?
It's on YouTube. He gets run through, and blood is like squirting out of his mouth on the sides, and he's like thrashing around. And the
Jake
ship
is
breaks.
alive.
It's like, it's brutal. But it was, they were getting an R rating, so they trimmed it out. I think that kind of hurt the movie.
Jake survives.
Oh yeah, I guess he does. I'll never let go, Jack. I'll never. The board is big enough, bros.
Yeah, we'll be there. Make sure they come.
Yeah, I think Jake died in the original cut.
I thought he did.
Take good care of Jake.
I will.
When I come back, remind me to tell you about the time I took a happy dance to Nairobi. There they were. Happy dance, playing guitar, ready.
Guys, be quiet. See, Michael Caine doesn't even have top billing. He got I think he got top paycheck.
Well, good for her. Well, she's the main character in it. They fly into the sunset, literally. Now, honestly, no way that film deserves a zero
No.
Rotten Tomatoes.
No.
I mean, sure. When compared to the other ones, it's wanting.
It's not the original Jaws,
No.
but it's not supposed to be.
But I mean, the original Jaws is almost perfect.
I
it's
hate it. I hate it when these streaming services don't play the damn credits for me. Like,
yeah, because you're getting a nice little score here.
I enjoy the score. You know, now I feel like I need to track down the
I need to
entire
get-
release.
I've got to get a lot of the scores. Like I need Jaws and Close Encounters and
You don't have Jaws?
nope. I've got Raiders on LP, but I don't have it on CD. I'm trying to think of some other ones, like other big ones out there. I'm
I'm
not sure.
writing these down, so come on, spit it out. You got Star Trek 2?
No, not on CD.
You
I
got
don't
the
have any-
motion picture?
No, I've got the motion picture LP.
Got Star Trek 3?
I don't have the Star Treks I've got the Enterprise soundtrack,
Which one? There's a couple of volumes.
the first one, the original. I've got like
Hey.
the first JJ Trek one. But like a lot, I mean, there's a lot of the originals I just do not have.
You got Last Crusade.
Nope. Are there any Indiana Jones
Howard.
on CD? But I mean, ultimately, what I could really use is a good John Williams compilation.
You don't
With
have
all
them?
the- I've got one. I think that he's conducting the Boston Pops,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of different choices on it. I forget exactly. I have to look. I think I know where it is. I don't have access to it right now. But it's like different one. And it's got a few of the other stuff on it. But I think it's mainly Star Wars with a few other themes in there.
You got anything coming up this week? I know you dropped a video this afternoon, but you got anything else planned?
Nothing in particular. I do have my book study on Friday with Professor Geek at 7:30 on Professor Geek's channel. Where we're reading Darth Plagueis from the Expanded Universe. Read my chapters already this week. I plan to listen to it again on Thursday. I do a read listen, and then if I have the time, I like to read listen without just to kind of refresh it a little bit. But that's Friday night, and then Saturday night I'll be on Nanette's channel, Netter's Network, for Netter's Retro Cinema, where I think we're watching Child's Play.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a little different for Netter, but it's in the seas, and she is doing the seas.
Everything out for order, so yeah.
So yeah, my next one is the week after the 15th is Reptilicus with special guest Evelyn Hampton, and I think the lead scenes and Wolfie are going to be there too. I kind of like weirdly agreed to let them come by. It's going to be a big night. A lot of heads there, but I'm going to let everyone know that Evelyn Hampton is the guiding light for that stream. She's been trying to get the Pacellis to watch that film for years, and I kind of did an end run to get them to do it. You got anything interesting coming up? Well, I know you've got.
I got the John Williams concert on the 16th, but I don't have anything. I'm trying not to make any hard plans because we're gonna have to cancel them. I feel bad, so
yeah.
Because I know we had talked about this, and this kind of came down to like the very last moment for us. It's like we weren't sure until like an hour and a half before we did it. So
yeah, like I said, I was like, well, whatever, I was thinking whatever he decides to do, I'm ready one way or the other. If I don't, I'll just find something else to watch. And
yeah, for whatever reason, sitting down is the most uncomfortable.
Yeah, well, hopefully that will get corrected soon.
I've been told once the surgery's done, it's back to normal. So
and
fingers crossed.
You've got all the MRIs, everything done, so hopefully they know exactly where to go.
Yeah, C5 and C6. So
was it a bone? Was it? Do they tell you exactly what's wrong?
I have 2 herniated discs, and they have bone spurs at this point because it's been so long.
Ooh, yeah, that'll do it.
I guess if I had gotten this done 10 years ago, it would have just been the disc, but now it's gotten a bit more complicated. So.
Yeah, well, that's what I know what bone spurs are like in the neck. That's nasty stuff. But hopefully they'll clean it right out and you'll be good to go and back to your happy soundtrack loving self.
Hope so. All right, my friend. Well, I need to get these jokers put to bed here.
Okay.
But thank you for doing this again. We spent 4th of July together last year.
We did? What did we watch last year?
We watched John Williams' Boston Pops concert.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Got Johnny Cash on it.
Yeah, that was awesome.
What?
But yeah, now I can finally say I have officially seen all 4 Jaws films.
And the 4th one, I don't think is bad. I don't think it's horrible.
No, it's not bad. It's not horrible. If I had to give it a rating, I may go
3.5.
No, not that. No, I'm in the 2.5 range.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it. I'd say, if someone's a fan of Jaws, I'd say, yeah, give it a watch. It's got its issues. The shark's a little plasticky, but I'm hearing like explosions.
Well, as always, everyone, adopt, don't shop, keep listening to Great Film Scores. Check out Big Al Presents, and we will see all of y'all very soon. Take care and happy 4th of July. God bless America.
Happy 4th.